It's the night before Christmas. You are huddled in a large stone archway of a tall and narrow 5-story tower. The wind howls, and there's a thick layer of snow everywhere. A discreet brass sign on the door advertises Happy Joy Toy and Tobacco Company. Northern Region Headquarters, Frosthold. Your interview is in 5 minutes, and it appears from the small crowd gathered outside that you are not the only one who has been selected for this job. You enter the reception of the building. It's a lot of grey walls, not a lot of happy atmosphere. On the walls you see a lot of posters for various products from the Happy Joy Company. You especially notice a poster with a bear who smokes like a pretty large cigar. At the end of the room there's a receptionist sitting at a table. She looks up at you. She's human. She does not look amused or happy or for any reason interested in you. She looks at your group and tries to signal that you should come over to the desk. And as the first one of you approaches, she goes, "Name and occupation."
Okay, should I describe myself as well?
Just the name and the occupation, please.
Okay. Floater Snowstride. Currently unemployed.
Right, what is your class? Floater.
A druid.
Okay, please put your name on this blanket. And then she hands you like a small sticker where it says, "Hi, my name is," and then ... and you fill out the blanket.
Cool. I fill it out, put it on.
Alright, next. Name and occupation.
Hello, I'm Ashrai. My job is, I guess I'm a pyromancer?
Is that your job?
Yes.
As a pyromancer?
Yes. That is, well, it's my dream job, that's for sure. And I heard this job was about blowing things up.
Alright then. Please put your name on the name tag. And she hands you a small name tag.
Thank you.
Next.
Hello, I'm Gringy, Balestorm, an inspiring rogue. I'm going to be
Name and occupation.
Gringy, Balestorm.
Yes.
I'm going to be the most famous thief in this world. Just you watch.
Alright then, put your name on the sticker.
Thank you.
Next one.
Belgor Thorn, once a decorated mercenary, now a sellsword and a bounty hunter.
Alright, put your name on the sticker, please. A few minutes pass, where the receptionist does not say anything to you, and you're just waiting around this reception. And after a while she says, "Please take the lift to the 5th floor." In the side of the room you see there's a small lift with 5 small gnomes inside the lift. All in small grey suits, waving you over to the lift.
We walk over.
Alright, as you enter the lift, they say, "What floor?"
Fuck, what did she say?
Fifth floor.
Alright. And then all the small gnomes starts to pull some ropes to pull the elevator up. And one of them is making like elevator sounds. Another one is singing bum 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 bum, and trying to create the atmosphere of an elevator. And after some time, you finally get to the last floor. You know that because one of the gnomes says ding, and you open up into an office. It's a large room. The only furniture in the room is a wooden desk. And a man who can only be described as rather grey in his face, in his clothes, and in his attitude, are sitting. Behind him is a huge window, which you would normally be able to see the city Frosthold that you are in. However, the snowstorm outside is so heavy that the only thing you can see is snow. And he says, "Alright, come closer."
We come closer.
"I can't see you. Who are you? Come closer."
Walk closer?
His eyes are very narrow and he's basically blind.
Oh.
Well, what's your name? Who are you?
I'm a Floater Snowstride.
Okay.
Druid, unemployed.
I don't have time for that.
Okay. Can I have the job?
Time? What? Time is money, and I need you to do a very specific job. You guys, how are your moral compass? Which way does that point, by any chance?
Where the money's at?
Great answer. And how do you feel about, unaliving certain people?
Are they on the good lists?
What?
Santa's good lists.
No! You've heard of him.
Yes, I've heard of him.
I fear that the rumors have been spreading faster than I expected. You see, there's been a very peculiar sense of event here in Frosthold, and I don't like it one bit. Every year around this winter time, apparently, there's someone who are breaking into people's houses and leaving toys for the children. And it's all like on every present, there's a small card that says Santa. It's very unsettling. And also, it's really disrupting the economy. We are trying to sell good and honest toys here, and if someone is giving out free toys, that just, rise, make an increase in inflation and stuff. It's bad for business, and it's very inconvenient. So, I have set out as some scouts to find this Santa person and try to figure out how he's producing toys and how he's distributing so goddamn fast, and if he's collecting any money for it. Unfortunately, all the scouts has not returned. So, I need you guys, a group of money-loving people, to go to the North Pole, find out how the devil he's making toys so efficiently and how he's distributing them. And also, if you were to find this person, maybe, taking care of him, putting him out of the picture, making him disappear.
I'm in.
How can he disappear from a picture? Wouldn't you just
Exactly.
rip the picture of him out?
You're asking all the right questions, and I like you.
All right then.
Do that.
Very well.
Very good. You need money, and I have them. I will give you 250 gold pieces up front, and 750 pieces after the job is done. And if you decide to run with the 250 gold pieces, I will use the 750 to make a bounty on your heads. Sounds good?
Very well.
Perfect. So, if you are willing, I will use my mages that I have at my disposal to portal you to the North Pole. We have some intel. We know that his hideout is within a large crevice in a big ice wall. Should be easy enough to find. There are rumors to be flying creatures around the place. I would take them down if I was you.
Creatures? What creatures?
Unknown. They fly.
So birds, probably.
Could be birds. Definitely could be birds. I would assume it's birds.
Yes.
Yeah. Most of the scouts I've sent is the quality of your good friend over here. And then he nods over to Grinky.
So they were great people.
Exactly. You're right on, Grinky.
Admirable.
Exactly. So, for every task that you fulfill, if you find out how he's making the toys, how he distributes them, and also remove the said person from the situation, there will be a small bonus. Are you interested in the job, now that you know a bit more about the deal?
Sure.
Of course. Yep.
Money.
And also, I am required for some reason to ask about a bit more about you. So, but keep it short. Outside of your name and occupation, do you have any important information in regarding to you fulfilling this task? Like Balgor, is there anything any allergies?
I was once a decorated mercenary, known for his brutal efficiency and cold demeanor. He owned his nickname, the Frostbite, for his icy combat style and his brutal ability to finish a job no matter the conditions.
I like that. That's very good. For every brutal way you finish this job, I'll add a bonus for you. If you bring back the head of the people you have taken care of, maybe we can arrange some kind of bonus. It's great. It's good stuff.
That's very good. I tend to solve problems with my sword and ask questions later.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I need for this very important job. Ash Ray.
Just Ash.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Ash. That's fine.
Don't call me ass anything.
Ash. Anything I need to know?
So if certain things are, I know it's going to be snowy and stuff, but if things end up getting really charred, is that an issue?
Not a problem.
Great. Well, then I have nothing to add.
That's perfect. It will only remove certain signs that you have been there. That could be a benefit. And also, by the way, we never met, if people ask.
Obviously.
Perfectly. Mr. Snowstride.
Yes, known for creating havoc for big companies using animals and small people.
Using small people?
Against their will.
Well,
you use small people?
No, people do.
Oh.
I am a small person.
Yes, I see. That's why I was just a bit confused.
I don't use them. I am them.
Perfect. That sounds good as well. And Grinky, my man. Anything else I need to know?
Yeah. I am going to become the world's most famous thief, and I'm in dire need of funding, so I'm going to take every job I can just to fund myself.
Maybe you can steal some information for me. I feel like that will work out. Alright, when you're ready, I will teleport you to the North Pole. If you really need so, there's an option for you to go to the city and acquire some equipment. But I think you are all looking perfectly fine to continue, but that's up to you. Anyways, please leave my office immediately.
Where's the portal?
4th floor.
Well, okay, then okay.
So we got the job, right? I just need to...
I'm sorry, why are you still here?
Sorry.
I think we got the job.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go. That's fine.
Let's go to the elevator.
Let's go.
Alright. You exit the office and you return to the elevator with the small gnomes operating the elevator, making various elevator sounds and singing elevator music.
Like what? Which kind of music?
Non DMCA music.
Oh, damn.
The best kind of music for a podcast. Alright, which elevator do you wish to go to? So, you do have the option to go back out in the city. You have 250 gold, buy some stuff if you want to, or you can go right away. That's up to you.
Do you guys think we just got the job because we were the first ones in there?
Yep.
Yes.
All
Definitely.
right. Yep.
I think we were among the best. Didn't you see how many people there were?
This is gonna be
We were
great.
chosen.
This is gonna be so good.
Do you guys need anything?
Does everyone have a coat?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't need a coat. I just
Do
spread
you
my shoulders.
genuinely have a coat? Do we need...
Well, you can
Is
expect the
there-
North Pole to be pretty cold, but also you are also currently in a rather cold area, right? Like there's a lot of snow outside. So, assuming that your current clothes is sufficient for this heavy snowstorm, it will most likely be fine as well for the North Pole.
How do you... Where...
I just used my imagination.
What? Can I just...
You can just say you have some warm
I
clothes.
have some very warm clothes.
Damn. Then is it equipped?
It is
You
now.
are ready now.
Great.
You're ready to go.
All right, you are taken to the 4th floor. You enter an old library where a group of wizards is standing ready, all in suits, to take you to North Pole. And without further ado, you are sent away. Welcome to Lost in Asteria Christmas Edition. Let's meet the players.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Floater Snowstride, a rock gnome druid who hates Christmas.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I play Balgor Thorn, the brutal mercenary.
Hello, I'm Anna, and I play Ashrai Cinderoon, a tiefling sorcerer who loves playing with fire.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Grangry Balestorm, an inspiring Goliath rogue who wants to be the greatest thief among the worlds.
And with that out of the way, let's jump right into the story. A bright flashing light is immediately filling your view, and you have a numbness in your body and are unable to feel your hands and your feet, as everything just turns white around you. As you're suddenly recovering feeling back in your fingers and arms and legs, you feel quite similar to how you were in Frosthold, extremely cold. And there's a lot of snow around you, and you are suddenly finding yourself in this vast snowful landscape with many trees, but more or less everywhere you look it's completely white and it's completely flat everywhere. No mountains, no large forests, no houses or anything. You are at the North Pole. However, you're also on a road. There are some cobblestones in front of you and behind you, and a few lanterns around you to get some light up here. There's no sunlight at your current position, so you rely fully on the lights of the lantern. Further down the road, you see some small figures sticking up from the ground in the distance. Balgor, the Frostbite. Can you please give me a perception roll?
Yes. Natural 1.
Let's go! First roll of the session.
Alright, Balgor Thorn, you are trying to look ahead to see what is coming, but you can't really see anything than many small figures sticking up from the ground. Could be small trees, but no detail at all is visible. None of them are moving, so it doesn't seem to be any living creatures at all.
Do I get snow in the eyes or something?
It's snowing quite heavily, so most likely, yeah.
Okay, so Balgor takes his hand axe and points towards the small figures and says, "Onwards!"
Okay. In the newly assembled group, to do this not very suspicious job at all, you rise up and you yell onwards and move across the cobble road. I suppose, what do the rest of you do?
Can we see what he's walking towards?
It's difficult because he's walking right in front of you and he's, blocking any vision.
Oh.
You can't really see anything.
Do you know it's that way?
Yes.
What?
My name is the Frostbite.
So-
Of course it's that way.
Alright, so this amazing group of random-ass adventurers are trying to move ahead on the North Pole. You can see a bit more clearly what you were actually looking at. It's a lot of snowmen.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's really creepy for some reason. Are they the same, or do they look like handmade, or?
Well, they're handmade, so they're not like perfect replica. But they are people made some effort to make them look similar.
Are they in formation?
No, there's no signs or anything. There's just like 3 balls of snow, everyone with a carrot as a nose, 2 pieces of coal as eyes, and some buttons.
But are they scattered?
Oh, in a formation.
Yes.
Ah, right. Sorry, I thought if they included some information.
Oh, no.
No. They're all perfectly aligned, perfect grid of snowmen, roughly 40, 50 or so.
Stand back, guys. This is an alarm system. I have read this in the book. Be careful not to touch any of them.
Right.
Can we go in between them?
Of course, just to avoid falling them over.
Balgor says, too much talk, too little walk. And moves towards the snowman with his axe swinging around.
No, don't do it.
All right, so you move ahead with your axe swinging. Are you moving in between? Or are you just trying to take down all the snowmen, kind of?
I'm just moving between.
You're moving in between. Alright, so you are trying to move between the snowmen, not touching them too much. Can I get a stealth roll from everyone?
22.
Stealth, not really my kind of thing in this game.
1.
15.
Nat 1.
Damn!
2
You guys
nat
are
ones?
Shit.
Not a net 1, but a 1.
Ah.
Do you have minors in stealth?
Well,
That's
this
funny.
is the best. All right, you get halfway through the many rows of snowmen, and you hear a voice. Hello, friends. Welcome to the North Pole. And one of the snowmen is starting to get animated and are moving around. My name is Frosty, and I'm so happy to see you all. Welcome to Santa's workshop. However, it is not Christmas yet, so you must wait a bit for the presents to arrive.
Should I light him on fire?
Grinky hides his face in his hands. Can't see me.
Should I just give me the signal?
Yeah,
Just
do it.
Okay, she's gonna cast create bonfire underneath him.
Yes!
He's gonna melt very slowly.
No, it does 2d8, I think.
Yeah, it does. Fucking crazy.
So, god damn it. You use create bonfire
Yes,
like immediately.
underneath the guy.
And
Well, he's creepy. You should see him. He looks creepy as shit.
Wait.
He was super creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were going for something else, then you need to try better, Vilas, because he was creepy.
I feel someone would say jolly, but that's
No.
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 All right. Okay.
That's the same.
Creepily Charlie.
A small bonfire is created beneath him. However, he is only 3 spheres of snow, meaning that you can actually see the bonfire below him because it's sort of like right below him and his snow body just covers the bonfire. But you can definitely see at the bottom that some edges of the snow is getting a bit black as it's getting scorched by the fire.
Is he just sitting in it?
Yes. So you hear him says, "Whoa, that's very naughty of you.
Oh, it's so creepy.
Initiate combat." Roll initiative.
Oh, I hope they don't all become animated.
You might have, should maybe have thought of that before you did it.
No, he wouldn't kill us within the first 5 minutes.
Then we just try again.
You see 2 other of the snowmen also becoming animated, so not all the snowmen are turning into living creatures. Let me get some initiative rolls, please.
11.
11.
1.
Alright.
9.
What are these shit
fuck's
rolls? You pressed again.
15.
Combat begins. The snowmen start to move ahead and are attacking the first one in line, which I believe would be Belgor. Yes, one of the snowmen heads over to you and uses Chilling Ray. a ray of frost and ice is getting shot towards you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw as the ice covers your body. He says.
22.
All right. Well, that worked. I guess you don't actually take any damage. God damn. So, you are very used to the cold, and this amount of snow and frost doesn't scare or harm you in any way, and you don't take any damage from the frost ray of the snowman. Ash, it's you.
First of all, did he take any damage? From
Yeah. So how much damage was he supposed to take?
8.
All right. What? Just 8 or a D8?
No, 8.
Okay. So you see that the damage is quite effective.
But that was is he taking damage again? If he's still in?
I think he needs to take damage every turn he starts in it. But the person that you have inflicted, it's not their turn yet. But he did take initial damage from the first.
And they don't take like extra damage because it's fire?
I did mention that it was quite effective on him.
Oh. Okay, and then she's gonna, I guess, take a step to the side and aim at one of the other guys and cast Firebolt.
Alright, you jump to the side, and from your hands you create a ball of fire. A bolt of fire, perhaps, not to be confused with fireball.
No, we're saving that.
Oh, you have that? God damn. Alright, roll attack.
21.
21 hits. A ball of fire is hurled towards one of the snowmen.
It does 9 damage.
Alright, it does 9 damage, and similar to the last time, it seemed quite effective on the snowman, and you see that they're starting to melt, ever so slightly from the fire damage.
Alright, and then if she can, she just tries to back away, but without touching any of the other
Alright,
snowmen.
you try to move back, not touching the other snowman to create some distance. The second snowman goes over to Mr. Balgor, and it doesn't use Frost Ray, it just uses its small sticks as it has at hands and try to scratch you up.
That's so cute.
17, does it hit?
I have armor class 17.
Okay, but they did hit at 17, so you do still take damage. You take 14 slashing damage and 2 cold damage, so 16 in total. And the snowman scratches again with his other thin stick hand. And he says that sound. 14 doesn't hit. So, the first one you take the damage, second one you block it. But you are starting to get surrounded by snowmen. Flodur, what do you do?
Alright, so if I take a step to the right, how far am I from the guy?
You would
straight
be
forward?
20 feet.
So Floater is gonna turn himself into a reindeer.
What?
What?
Yes.
What?
And then, as a reindeer, I can use an attack called Charge. So if I run 20 feet for a straight line toward a target and then hits them, then they take a lot of extra damage.
Alright, you jump to the side, turning you into a goddamn reindeer, and charges one of the snowmen.
18.
You plow directly into the balls of snow. How much damage do you do?
Then I do 12 damage.
You do 12 damage, and you place your antlers directly into the snow.
Oh, the target must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Alright. And the saving throw comes here. 16.
There's not knocked prone.
No, it's a quite strong snowman standing in your way, and is not knocked prone by your charge.
Can I still try and flip it?
Oh yeah. Roll strength. It will be opposing strength throw, I would say, if you try to flip the snowman over.
16.
17.
Fuck's sake.
The snowman is stronger than you, and you're not able to flip it.
I wrench in frustration.
Alright, roll perception.
16.
Okay, you hear a very familiar sound. That is the sound of other reindeer. As you all look up, you see a lot of flying creatures around the
What
great
the
ice
fuck?
wall. And they're all flying reindeers. They're quite up high and currently actually haven't spotted you or the fight that have started out. But you could imagine, the longer the fight goes on, the more likely it is that the reindeer might join in.
That's my turn, by the way.
Balgor, the fawn. You're standing in front of 3 snowmen.
Yeah, and I'm actually very mad at the one that scratched me with the sticks.
That'll be the one on the left.
And I'm jumping on him with my axe and using topple.
Okay.
So if I hit the creature, you are forced to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, roll attack.
17.
17 hits.
And it's 8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
But he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
That's enough.
All right. You see that the snow has taken a lot of damage. It's quite harmed from your attack. It isn't doing too well at all. It's quite effective. Was that your turn?
Yes.
Grengi Balestorm. You are perfectly hidden in the snow, but do have other options than staying hidden.
This is my time. I try to sneakily walk toward the one on the left.
Alright, roll stealth.
18.
18. You successfully sneak through the snow. You're standing right next 5 feet from the snowman.
And then I will do a sneak attack on it.
Alright, roll attack.
Instead of using a finesse weapon, can I just punch it with a sneak attack?
Oh, sure.
25.
Alright, you jump up from the snow, surprising the snowman, and punch it directly in its carrot.
Ha! Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
You yell sneak attack, and you hit it in the face. How much damage do you do?
23.
23 damage.
Fuck.
Alright. You knock the shit out of the snowman. It immediately gets pulverized into many small snowflakes, and it's dead. Only a carrot and some coal are left behind.
You just witnessed the great Grengi! Oh, sorry, that was too loud.
Roll stealth with a disadvantage.
Oh
As you look up to the sky, if the reindeers have seen or heard you.
16.
16. You said it loud, but not that loud. So you are fine. It should be said that the reindeers are flying quite up high, and are not in like very close proximity to you. Was that your turn?
That was my turn.
All right. Frosty the snowman, the lead snowman, so to say, takes not a step, but you see him melting and disappears into the snow. And when he returns, he's all standing right behind you. And he unleashes a large cone of frost. Everyone do a dexterity saving throw. So, who rolled below 12?
I did.
You two did. So you take 20 damage. The rest of you take 10.
Damn. I turn back into myself.
You turn from reindeer into a small man.
Hey,
Not that. Dwarf?
rock gnome.
Ah, I'm sorry. Rock gnome.
No made of rocks.
No weight of rocks, exactly. The other snowman, actually the one that you were charging, Flodur, is scratching you up with his sticks once more. Alright. So, 14
Hits.
and 20.
Also hits.
13 and 11 damage.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
Very bruised up.
You are a very bruised up rock gnome by the angry snowman. Ash, what do you do?
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, this is correct.
Oh, darn. Okay. Ash is gonna turn to Frosty. Yeah,
The snowman?
wasn't that his name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Turned. Oh, I thought you wanted to turn into him.
No,
Okay, right.
No,
You're
no.
gonna turn
can't do that.
towards him.
I
Right,
don't
right.
think I can do that.
Frosty the snowman. Exactly.
And she's just gonna probably cast Firebolt again.
All right. A second firebolt is heading towards him.
And it's an at 1 to hit.
It's a nat 1. The spell fails and blows up in your hand. You take the entire damage yourself.
Oh, darn. That's not good. She's gonna back away again.
Alright, you take the entire firebolt to the face and take a step back further away from the angry and apparently very creepy snowman. Flodur. Snowstride.
Alright.
What do you do?
Please do something.
Wait, so when you make a ranged attack when someone is nearby, you have disadvantage, or
If you make it against them, yes.
what if I make it against someone else?
Then that's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action, and then I'm gonna steal 3 pebbles from a snowman. Can I actually steal it from the guy in front of me?
Yeah.
Can I just take his eyes?
Yeah, you can, but I will, if you're going for the eyes, I will definitely demand a roll from you.
What if his buttons?
Not the button.
It's still part of his, body, but I will demand a easier roll if you're going for the buttons. But if you go for the eyes, he will definitely take damage.
Oh, he will take damage.
Oh, if you rip out his eyes? Yeah.
So I can... Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, no, it's just the rule of cool.
I'm gonna try it then. I'm gonna
Alright,
take
roll
his fucking eyes.
let's say dexterity.
18.
18. You take your small hand, jumps up, and stab him in his eyes. Then you curl your fingers behind his eyeballs. And then you rip out the 2 pieces of coal that he used for seeing. And the frost screams and takes 2d8 damage.
10 damage.
So, Balgor, what do you do?
Balgor is getting even more angry now. He takes his hand axe and smashes it into the snowman right in front of him. And that's 15 to hit.
A second swing hits the snowman. A 15 is sufficient. How much damage does it take?
4 damage.
4 damage. That is not enough. That's...
Small axe.
It's a small axe, and he does take some damage, but is still standing. Was that your turn, Balgor? No.
Because this time Balgor's very mad, and he uses his extra attack and tries once again with his axe.
Okay.
To hit is 10.
That does not hit. However, it is at this point that you hear a roar of the reindeers, and a herd of reindeers is flying towards you, and they are, similar to Balgor, angry. Now it's Frosty.
Oh my god.
Frosty is standing next to Gringy, and he picks up one of his buttons, and you see that it also turns magic as he infuses it with his own magic.
Fucking copycat.
And he's gonna throw it directly at you, Flodar.
What?
15!
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, it hits. You take 13 damage.
Oy, I pass out.
You pass out as you are hit with a small black pebble directly in your forehead, and it drops into the snow. The reindeer are coming. Ash, what do you want to do about
Oh, I don't know.
So, it should be mentioned that behind the mini snowman there is a crevice into the large ice wall, which is where you are heading, and where you have heard that Santa, the bastard, is keeping himself occupied by making toys.
How big is it?
It's 5 feet wide, so you can just run through it.
But so can the reindeer.
Yes, but they are flying creatures. They could definitely fly through the crevice, but it might be more difficult to navigate flying with such a tight space. But most likely, yeah, they would follow.
Well, she's very injured and scared, so Ash is going to head for the crevice. And can she then put I don't know if you can do that with spells. Can she put if this happens, then she casts something? Can she do that?
Yeah, you can make a ready action.
Yes. Then if the reindeer come close enough, she's going to cast darkness right here, but in the air.
Oh, in the air, okay.
So that they can't really see what's happening.
I see.
But it would be if they came if they started flying in her direction.
Okay.
Essentially.
So everyone sees that Ash, your companion, is running for the crevice. And you are preparing to cast darkness if the reindeers approaches you.
Yes, and then she's just gonna... Well, she's very injured and she's very freaked out by all the fucking talking snowmen and the reindeer that are flying and stuff. And she's just gonna... She has a spear and she's just gonna try to throw it at the other snowman.
All right.
Closest to her.
Okay, roll attack.
It's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20?
Yes.
Damn.
All right, okay. So you run towards the crevice in the ice wall. You are ready to cast darkness. If the reindeer approaches you, you look back over your shoulder and you flick shot a spear directly into old Frosty near Flodor.
360 no scope.
360 no scope. Wow, okay, roll damage.
Yes.
But it's crit hit, so multiply by 2.
It's 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
And let's say you...
Oh, sorry. So 12.
Yeah, 12 damage.
Yes.
Alright. So you flick shot the spear. The snowman is obliterated in front of Flodor.
Woo!
And only one snowman remains. You are in the crevice. You are in the clear.
And she yells, over here. And then that's it.
Flodur, what do you do?
I roll a death save, I reckon.
You roll a death save.
Shit, I forgot that.
You yell over here to the unconscious Flodur lying in the snow.
But she can't see me. Like, how tall is the snow? If I'm lying down, then she probably can't see me.
No, it's a pretty thick layer of snow. It's a pretty thick layer of snow in the North Pole.
Damn, tongue twisters.
I just can't speak the words today.
All right.
Okay, you rolled?
Yes.
All right. Belgor.
Yeah. So Balgor's very mad, and he throws his hand axe. It says
He's very
20
mad
20
all
feet.
the time.
Yeah.
So that's right to the...
Yeah, no, that
right?
fits. You're within 20 feet, yeah.
So he hurls his hand axe.
You hurl it through the air towards the snowman.
Hit this 10.
That does not hit. The axe fly right past the man of frost, and you don't hit him.
Can I use a bonus action and then move? Or just
Yeah, you can use action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay, so you give yourself some health with second wind, and you are more ready to the fight ahead. Do you move also?
Yeah, I move towards the... No, I grab Flodur by the neck. I grab him by the neck.
Damn it.
You grab him by the neck, which I cannot imagine is helping the situation, and run towards the large crevice in the ice wall. Gringy, you are left with Mr. Frost, far away from your companions. What do you do?
Oh, where did the other guys go? Well, I tried to punch the snowman again.
Perfect. You punch the snowman. Roll attack.
19.
19, that hits.
9 damage.
He takes 9 damage.
Does he die?
He does.
Woo.
So, you hit him, and he, obliterates.
I will use my bonus action to cast dash and then run towards the cave.
So you also move.
He runs past everyone.
You run past everyone into the crevice. The reindeer are approaching and flying towards you. You are roughly 10 feet within the ice wall. And they are heading your way. Do you cast darkness, Ash?
Everyone else is still outside, right?
Yes, except Gringy.
Yes, then yes, sure.
Did you take my axe with you?
No.
Into the...
Very nice.
That's just perfect.
Now he's mad again.
I didn't see it.
Now he's even more mad.
into the air, like in their direction, just at them.
I see. You cast darkness. And a large sphere of complete, darkness emerges in the air, and the reindeer seems unsettled and scared.
How would we know since we can't see them anymore?
Because you see some of them on the edge of the darkness,
alright.
and they seem very scared. But that's a very good question, though.
Maybe they made a sound that could indicate they are scared.
They made a very scared reindeer sound that cannot be confused.
Can you... It's like...
Yeah.
That is confused.
Yeah, it's like confused Goofy. You're out of combat. Floater, you are still unconscious. So maybe roll another death save.
Oh, I could use second wind on him. No, I can,
I can only use
it
that on
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Hello?
Do we have no healers? No, we don't.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
Passed out.
Nice.
Great stuff. So maybe just to tell you, you can use an action to help him.
Oh,
But
then
you can also not do that.
Yeah,
like
No,
that.
just
let's
let me
do-
die, that's fine.
let's do that. Like,
Okay, let's do
prop
that.
him up, like...
Just roll
Or
a
whatever
medicine
you do.
check.
What?
A medicine check, yes.
11.
Is sufficient to bring him back to conscious.
Jesus Christ, fucking snowball-haired, pimple-eyed carrot. Oh, I'm just describing him.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's just the guy.
Yeah, that's. I'll put that in my black book.
Alright, you use all the swear words available to you,
Which are none.
which are not that many, but also not none. You move through the crevice.
Wait, can I? Wait,
Just...
can
Some
I,
of us are dying.
Yeah, can I get a vibe check here?
Alright, vibe check. How are people doing?
Not very well. As in... Really not well.
Okay, how many people are not doing well?
I'm bleeding heavily.
So everyone.
But I think that went really well.
Where are the reindeer? Do we know? Are they still outside? Or
Well, for now you can't hear them, but the only thing you do hear is there's a sort of rumble around you.
Can we do a short rest?
Yeah, you can do a short rest.
But that noise sounds like something is coming towards us.
Oh.
Can we find a short restable place?
You are standing in between two ice walls.
That is very short restable. Or
You can definitely lay down here. It's 5 feet wide.
Do we think the reindeer are still there, or we could just go out and we could get your axe and?
How would they know we are in here?
But if
Totally stealthy.
if we sleep first, then they're gone, and then we can get the axe.
Sure.
You all take a short rest. So you rest for roughly an hour. I will have everyone here make a perception roll. And if you beat an 18, please let me know.
20.
7.
3.
Luckily, you have Balgor, the Frostbite, with you. And Balgor, after roughly 20 minutes, you feel that your shoulders are a bit uncomfortable. Very slowly, the two walls are moving closer to each other.
No.
Okay.
Oh
And you
gosh.
definitely notice that there's less room than there was before, but it's quite slowly. And you don't know how far you need to go ahead to reach Santa's workshop. But the space is tightening.
Okay, let's run.
I will have you all roll athletics checks as you run
Oh
through
my
the
fucking
crevice.
God.
18.
12.
16.
Oh, good rolls, good rolls.
8.
8 is not that great.
No.
So, but the rest of you do pretty fine. You all sprint through the crevice. And it's difficult to move fast because some places it's a bit more tight than other, and since at this point the walls are so close, you would very easily scrape your shoulders and arms on the sometimes sharp ice. However, you do reach the end and are able to jump out of the narrow space in the nick of time before getting crushed. I will, however, have Ash make a dexterity saving throw
Alright.
because of your bad roll.
16.
16 is sufficient. You managed to jump outside just in time for you to get squashed. On the other side, you find yourself in a strange and magical place. You are in a huge snow dome, and there's some magical snow falling down from the sky. Even though you're definitely inside, there are 3 houses in front of you, all made of gingerbread. There's a smell of cinnamon in the air, and you have reached the small village of Santa Claus. So, there's a large Christmas tree in the center of the ice dome. It's filled with Christmas light as well. There are 3 houses that you can see, all made of gingerbread, and they have small signs in front of them. At the end, there seems to be some stone archway with some glowing light in it. But you're standing all the way on the other side. As said, it does smell quite heavily of cinnamon in the area.
Where's the gingerbread houses?
So there's one on the left, and it says Santa's Bakery. Then there's one on the right, where it says Reindeer Stable. And then there's another one on the far left, and it says the Ho 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 Holding Cell. And as I said at the end, there seems to be some stone archway with glowing light in between it.
Are there any people here?
No, you don't see anyone.
I think that light archway, that must be the secret entrance.
I don't know. I think we should check the stables.
I have a soft spot for sweets and bakery, so I think we should take the the bakery stuff first.
Do you have an affection for holding cells? And then we can split up. Then we can split up evenly.
I'm up for whatever you guys say.
You have 4 options. What do you do?
Does the bakery include pastries?
That's you just don't know since you're standing outside of it.
All right, let's go to
the
the
whole
stables then.
house is made of gingerbread.
This smells and sounds a bit like Hansel and Gretel.
But
Are those your children?
Let's go for the stables.
Can we sneakily look in?
So I have disadvantage in sneak, so I'll just make like the this is Sparta, and then
Kick the door
kick
in.
the door in. Boom.
Fair enough.
We only just almost died.
Grinky tries to hide.
Alright.
Can I,
that's
before he
fine.
does that, can I cast the spell Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone sees that in a second or two, Balgor is trying to kick the gingerbread door in.
So I'll try and hold his leg.
That's gonna be an opposing strength roll.
Fuck.
Alright, Balgor versus Flodur, strength roll. Let's see how it
I would
goes.
like to assist on that because I want to be stealthy in this.
Alright, you can give him a help action, which means that he will have advantage on his roll.
But that's shit.
While they're doing that, can Ash just
Wait,
like
15.
go look in the window or something?
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
do
I
that.
will just want to know what Balgor is rolling. You have to be the 15.
6.
You roll 6, and both Grinky and Flodur are able to stop the leg of Balgor.
Wait. We can sneak in. I got this super cool spell called Pass Without Trace.
That sounds so cool.
It's super cool. So I radiate a concealing aura.
Alright.
So while the aura is active, me and each creature I choose have 10 plus to dexterity and stealth checks. And we leave no tracks.
Okay, so everyone got a huge boost.
And it
in
works
their
for an
stealth
hour.
roll for the next hour.
Okay, so is there anything?
Well, you
can
look
see.
in through the window.
Yeah.
As somewhat a sensible thing to do. And you see inside that there are 3 reindeers. But they are quite buff. They're quite big. And they are angry. And there are some red liquids around the floor. And you see a few bodies laying around.
What the fuck?
What?
That
You
is...
look inside.
That's good.
What was the sign? What did the sign
Reindeer.
say? Reindeers.
Exactly. So inside there's a stable with 3 holding areas for huge ass buff steroid reindeers. On the floor you see some frost gnomes that are laying dead. So it's a small halfling creature in some red and green outfits, blue skin, and they have bled out and they are dead.
Okay, but they're not like half eaten or something.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. Are they in like? Can they get out? The reindeer.
Yes, it seems that their stables have like an open, it's opened up.
Okay, but so if we have the Pass Without Trace, can they see us when we walk right in front of them?
Well, they are currently resting, so if you are careful enough, they shouldn't notice you.
Okay, so but the Pass Without Trace
Will
doesn't make
definitely
us.
no, it will definitely help on your stealth
Okay.
on your stealth rolls. It's very important that at the end of the room, you see there's a small crystal figure of a reindeer with a red nose on it that glows very brightly. Please give me a intelligence roll.
4.
The only
4.
thing you can see is that seems valuable.
It's a red
The
nose.
statue.
Nice.
That's all you know. It seems fancy.
Guys, we could sneak in and lock them in their enclosures.
No. We have to free them.
But they probably just killed those people.
Yeah. But they will kill Santa.
Why the fuck would they kill Santa? Why would they
They
do
look like animals will kill anyone.
that? Okay, so you want to free but the.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck shit up. It's
But
a
what if they
distraction.
fuck our shit up? What do you mean?
No, we're stealthy, so we let them out.
But was the door even locked? What do you mean? Can't they just go as they please?
Have we
That's a
even
good
opened the
question.
door?
No, you haven't touched the door at all. You just looked through the window and stopped Balgor from, breaking in.
Yeah, so Balgor is not very sneaky at all.
No.
So he'll just
Oh, no,
keep
not
watch
again.
outside.
Oh, who?
That's not what I anticipated.
Okay, fine then.
Can we just leave the door open and then they make their own mind then?
There's also something very shiny. I like shiny things.
That must be valuable. We should get it.
Yeah, we should.
It would be the greatest heist.
Is there more than
Well,
one
I
way
don't
out?
know if it would-
Not as it seems. Only one door.
Should we sneak in?
Sneaken. As in Hansel und Gretel.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's go get the thing.
You don't,
Is it
you don't
possible
all
to
have to sneak in. but you
No,
definitely can.
is it possible to see why they're dead? Like, what killed them? Or
Yeah, give me a speak.
Have they been bitten, for
Give me
instance?
a perception roll.
Okay. 4.
Jesus Christ.
They just bleed so much. It could
Right.
be anything.
Could be anything. That's right.
Yeah. The window is very frosty and it's difficult to see anything.
Okay. Well, let's go get the thing. Who's going?
I try to open the door just to check if it's locked.
So you very slightly try to pull down the handle and it's not blocked. It seems you can definitely open it.
Okay. Well, then I feel like your idea sucks now. Sorry.
Well,
The greatest thief just opened the door.
That's okay.
they're gonna get out either way.
What do you mean they're gonna get out either way? We could lock them in. Oh, that's fine. Let's just get that thing. Get that thing, Gringy.
I try to stealthily go over and
Roll stealth. So you have a plus 10. Is that correct?
But you also have -1.
That's good stuff. You have to be in like a 15.
that's 22.
22 is sufficient. It definitely would, pass without trace. So you move in, past the reindeer or the reindeer, sorry. And they don't notice you. You pick up the small statue and you take it outside. So you did it. You have the statue. It's very, very pretty and made of pure, could be diamond, some kind of crystal. And it seems that like I said, the nose is shining a bit. But there's a bit, like it's a bit fuzzy, the light from the nose. So you kind of have the feeling that you want to rub it or like squeeze it or something like that.
Do we feel like doing that, or?
Well, like if you, yeah, sort
What
of.
if Gringy since he's holding it and just there so he squeezes the nose?
You squeeze the nose,
Is that like an alarm signal?
and out like a sharp light has been created, and a huge ass reindeer has been summoned
What the fuck?
with it. It is very much larger than the other reindeers.
And friendlier.
And it has a big red nose and a sign hanging around its neck that says Rudolph. And it just looks at you, and it flexes all its muscles, and it just looks at you, so it's staring so intensely. It has a lot of scars around its body as well. It's definitely seen combat. And just looks at you in anticipation.
I squeeze the nose again.
It disappears again.
Damn.
So, this is a statue that can summon a huge-ass fucking reindeer in combat if needed.
When is it not needed?
Well, with you guys, I guess, most of the time.
Save that.
Did you guys see the big reindeer just...
Yes.
Amazing.
Where did it come from?
I don't know.
From the statue,
This
obviously.
place is so weird.
Let's go get pastries.
Okay.
Are you guys sure we shouldn't block the door or something? I feel like these guys are scary.
I think we should leave the door open.
Yeah,
Just,
alright.
they have a free will.
Okay. Sure.
Okay,
What do you want to do?
we'll go for the pastries.
Okay, you go for the pastries.
Potential pastries.
Alright. You go over to Santa's Bakery. Balgor, I can only imagine you go first, so please give me a perception roll.
Inside it is Mrs. Claus, and she's also buff.
No. What do you say?
8.
8. You can't see anything in particular. You will maybe notice that some of the corners around this house is actually a bit moldy.
Moldy.
Yeah, that the gingerbread house, while nice looking from a distance, is not particularly nice when you actually come up close to all these small wonders and trinkets.
That's so gross.
That's the only thing you see.
Ugh.
Alright, there's a door in front of you. A bronze sign says Santa's Bakery. There's no windows in this house. What do you do?
Let's get inside.
You open the door, and you look inside the bakery, and there's no one there. There's just a large table. Outside, of course, the oven and the other equipment needing for baking. And on the table, there are 6 plates, all with different kinds of cookies. They have different type of frosting on top, and they are put on to create various images. Some of the plates has trees on it, some stars, moons, presents, holly, snowmen, and, elf hats, or how do you say, Christmas hats. And there's a note next to the table. It's a riddle. It says, 2 among the number are just plain tasty treats, but 3 of us will mess you up and knock you off your feet. Choose, unless you wish to wait here forever. To help you in your choice, we'll give you these clues 4. First clue. However sly the bad ones try to hide. You can always find one sitting on a plain cookie's left side. Next hint. There's a difference in those who stood at either end. But when you are seeking to move forward, neither is your friend. As you see clearly, they are all different shapes and sizes, but neither star nor moon are filled with bad surprises. And finally, the second left and the second on the right are twins once you taste them, though different at first sight. So we have some choices to make. 6 bunches of cookies. And clearly, as it says in the initial part of the riddle, you need to use... If you don't choose any of them, you might be stuck here in this abandoned Santa village for a long time.
7, right?
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Does the riddle still count then?
Yeah, no, riddles still count. But I can't count.
Okay.
Okay, so either end...
Seems different, but it's not your friend.
Yeah, so they suck. And then...
Clue 3 was something like...
Star and moon are fine. Right?
But it can't be...
Yeah, and the second from each side is the same, but seems different at first sight.
Yeah, so then these 3 are fine. No, because 2 have... What the fuck? But they should be okay to eat, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then to the left of that is bad. So if stars and snowmen are good, right? Then moon and elf hat are bad.
No, because that's on the right.
Oh, shoot.
But then that means that one
And it's just opposite of that.
bad. Yes?
Alright. So, who wants to taste what cookie?
So what did you say it was again?
I think star, moon, present, and snowman are fine.
Okay, so as I've said a few times now, Balgo has a soft spot for warm pastries. Are these warm?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna taste the first one, whether you like it or not, and he's gonna take a present.
You pick up a cookie where the frosting on it is shaped like a present. You eat it, and you are immediately knocked prone on the floor.
Fuck!
Whoa.
And take 1d4, decrease in intelligence points.
Doesn't matter.
Roll a d4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, you can remove 4 points from your intelligence score. At some point, if you get below 3 or 4 in intelligence, you're not able to speak anymore.
I have
That's
6.
fine.
You have 6 intelligent points. You are able to speak, but in simple sentences. And that would be more simple than the one you already used.
Wait, why did he eat a present? Didn't we know that Star and Snowman was...
No, star and moon are fine. And then we figured present would be fine as well.
Yeah. So after a bit of time, you do wake up with a headache and bad vocabulary.
But I don't know why that's bad. Well, I guess... I still think all the others are good, except... I guess that one is fine now.
I'll eat a snowman. Wait, did we have to eat them all before we got out?
No, there's one of the cookies that are correct and will help you move on to Santa's workshop.
Okay. I'll eat a snowman because fuck snowman.
Alright. You eat it and it tastes rather nice, but nothing happens. It's completely plain.
This one was good.
But if it's plain, then that one has to be bad as well.
Yes.
But then, what the fuck?
You only know for sure that if you have a plain cookie, then the one on the left is bad. That doesn't mean that other cookies can't be bad. It's just that now you know.
Alright, so we need to eat a star and a moon. No?
Yes, Ash is gonna eat a moon.
You eat a moon, and it's very delicious, and you feel energized.
Alright.
And it feels about right. And you feel like sort of like arcane energies flowing through your veins.
Alright.
Yeah, you have chosen correctly.
Ooh.
And you hear a sound from outside of the house.
Oh no.
It's sort of a magical tinkle sound, and you can see a sharp light. From through the door, you see that the stone archway at the end of the ice dome is starting to light up with bright light, which is a hint that you were able to move through the portal now.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
The next,
Do we all have to eat a cookie or...
yeah.
Do I feel better if I eat the moon also?
You feel better, but it doesn't remove your -4 intelligence points.
We all eat a moon cookie.
Are there any moons left? Can we pack them for like a snack later?
There would be mainly 1 or 2 left.
Yeah, gonna take it.
Okay, you take the rest of the moons.
In our pocket.
And you leave. You're outside again, in the snow dome. What do? You have seen that the portal at the end of the room, or end of the dome, has been lit up.
There's no reason to go to the holding cell, right?
Why?
Do you want to... Okay, we can check it out.
You don't have to.
The secret entrance.
But yeah, well, I think it's very shiny too, but should we see if they have any prisoners or...
Oh, another secret entrance. A secret entrance. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
We should do it.
You're such a hype man. I like that.
You're moving over to the ho holding cell. It does have a window, but there are candy bars on it.
That seems inefficient.
Well, that's the building material they have available, apparently.
But can we look through it?
Yeah. As you look through the bars, you see that there's it's actually a rather small house. There's only a single holding cell. And like another frost gnome, similar to the one killed in the stables, is sitting inside this holding cell. There are no other people in the house. The person is more green than the rest of the people and looks sort of like this.
Oi. How tall is he?
Oh, quite small, similar to your height.
We have to help him.
Well, we don't know why he's there.
No, obviously because Santa is a fucking psychopath.
Okay, that's not biased at all, but sure. Let's... All right, well, let's... What do I know? Let's fucking help him.
All right.
I try to open the door.
You open the door, and you come into this strange place. You walk in to the prison with the one holding cell, and you see the green figure standing inside there. He looks at you and says, "Yes? Are you here to kill me? Because I am ready to see death."
Oh, we're here to get you out, but...
But I mean, if you'd rather just...
Then I guess we can just leave again.
Let me think about it. And he sits down. All right. I've decided. I'll go with you. But
What?
only if you are my butlers.
No.
We can always negotiate later. I'll settle for companions. Now set me free, please.
Okay.
Wait. How do I know you're not with Santa?
What? Fuck Santa.
That's a great answer. I love that.
We're here
Fuck
for the
Santa
money.
indeed.
Wait. Why are you here?
It's a long story.
All right.
But I'll give you the short one. You see, Santa has imprisoned my whole tribe of frost gnomes. And we are quite magical beings and can create things out of thin air once a year. It's quite handy, but we hate doing it because it pleases other people. So we never do it by choice, but we can. But for some reason, this Santa fella came to our village and enslaved all the weak minds of my friends and family and made them create stuff for people's happiness, and I hate it. But my mind was impenetrable and he couldn't get me. So he's been keeping me in this cell and torturing me every day to wear me down. But it doesn't help, I just love it.
That wasn't a short version, but...
But does that... So...
But
I'm
if you
confused.
like it, wouldn't you just want to stay here then?
Yeah.
Well, no.
So you
Fair
don't like
enough.
it? You're kind of getting me confused here.
It doesn't matter. Please free me immediately.
Okay, and I fucking told you. Fucking told you he's a bastard.
Yeah, he has a
Okay.
big crown on his head. It's black and it speaks to people.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
He has a crown on his head?
Yes. A black crown.
Interesting.
Is there any keys or anything? Or can we... Is it just candy cane
There
bars?
would be some keys nearby on the desk.
Okay, I'll take them and...
My savior.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna let him out.
That's very nice. That's very nice of you. He shakes everyone's hand. My name is John Grinch.
John Grinch.
Nice to meet you. So, should we kill a guy?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
That's a great idea. Let's move on. You are moving ahead to the portal,
And like I mentioned before, now that you have eaten the magical cookies, you're able to pass through it.
I know the secret password. And I go through.
Alright, you know the secret password. Says nothing and go through the portal.
Damn.
Alright, you go through the portal. You are transported into another realm, equally frosty realm. But this time you're standing on a long, frozen bridge.
Oh
And-
god, there's more of them.
Down the bridge, you see on each side many small glacial gnomes, similar to John Grinch that you just met, are sitting at some desks. They each have a wide smile and happy eyes that seems rather forced. And on the desks, they are all making various toys. Newton's cradles, small puppets, wooden horses, you name it. And at the end of this long bridge is Santa.
That fucking bastard.
And he currently has his back turned to you and a big black crown placed on his head. None of the small gnomes have noticed you at all. They are all mindlessly smiling, looking with blank faces as they're working on the toys. What do you do?
We move towards Santa.
Wait, has it been an hour yet?
An hour?
Yeah,
1 hour.
in game time.
No, I don't think so.
So we still have...
Yeah, pass without trace. That's true.
Can we sneakily walk towards...
You can.
Wait, do we have a plan?
We could. Sorry, so the. What was your name? John. John. Yes, John. You
My
said.
name is John Grinch.
Yes.
Not so loud.
Okay.
Are they all under a spell?
Yes.
How do we...
They have been corrupted by modern society into making every bit trinkets that people need, and consumerism is the worst thing that you can do.
Okay, but
But
how?
also, they are quite literally on a spell as well.
Alright, so how do we break the other spell? The second spell, not the. Well, I'm not sure we can deal with the whole capitalism thing, but the other one.
The Black Crown?
Yeah, Santa has a black crown around him, on his head, and I think removing it would help. Either that or murder.
Well, we're definitely gonna murder him.
tend to the second option.
Yes. But doesn't John have a black crown too?
No. John Grinch does not have a black crown on his head. He has a red hat.
Okay, but it would be nice if we could break the spell first, right? How do we feel about these, like, fellow brethren? How do we feel about them dying?
We need
I just
to
want to know.
save them.
We need
Well,
to save
some of them can die. We don't need to say all of them.
No, but I mean, the majority.
Oh, it's just that
No.
if they're under his spell, then if we attack him, they're probably gonna attack us. So are we willing to kill them? I just need to know. Because they're very close to the edge. We could just go around pushing them all off, but I want to know where we are on that.
We can kill them, but only the one that smiles the most.
I agree
I
with
feel
that.
like then we need to, like, go and check out their smiles, and it's just a lot of effort, and I don't know if we can do that.
Okay.
Do we have the time to check their
No,
smiles?
it's fine. We save 50%. 50% is good.
How do
The
you
amount
want
of
to
people.
save 50% if they're gonna attack us? I just...
Well, we don't know if they are.
How would you
attack
kill
us.
one without the other ones knowing? And at least not Santa knowing that you're pushing them off the cliff and they're yelling, "Oh," or something.
If we just do it to them at the same time, so we just split out, and
So
then we take one side.
It should be noted that all the gnomes, or elf, if we will call them that, are staring blankly into space, making the toys. They don't seem to be very conscious as
Are they
to have
making
any
toys?
conscious. Yes, they're all just making toys, staring out into nothing. So even the one closest to you don't seem to have noticed you at all.
I think we should fuck him up right now.
Let's go for the leader. And I'm pointing at Santa.
We should just steal the crown, kill him, and I keep the crown, and we can call it a day.
We could just destroy the crown, but
I'm up for destroying the crown.
okay,
But
go.
no heist, the great treasure.
Well, maybe, the treasure is the gold we get at the end of this. I don't know.
True.
What do you
Or
think?
the friends we made along the way.
No,
Yeah.
not
No.
that. We're gonna split up.
Is it, like, does it seem very secured on his head, the black crown?
It's a hat on his head. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's not, under his nose or anything. It's on top of his head.
In theory,
Right.
if I cast Mage Hand and try to pick it off his head,
Ooh.
is that possible to do with that spell? cantrip or whatever.
That's very possible. However, there's a range limit on that spell.
Oh yeah, we would have to get closer.
But definitely, for sure. Like, it doesn't seem to be grown into his head. Like, it for sure is removable.
Should we sneak
We
forward?
sneak up towards
Let's
him.
sneak up, says John Grinch. And he gets down on all fours and starts to move ahead, like a cat, closer to Santa. Roll stealth.
Jesus Christ.
That's really weird.
Plus 10.
16.
16,
10.
that's good.
Plus
21.
10.
Yeah,
Plus
plus 10.
26.
Oh, that's great.
21.
Okay, good.
21.
21.
14.
Alright. How close do you actually need to get to Santa for your spell to work? Like, what is the range on Mage Hand?
30 feet. And then I can also move it 30 feet, I guess.
Okay. So you all move closer. Unfortunately, before you get to 30 feet, you hear Santa says, "He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. Ho, ho, hold up."
Wait.
I hide my face.
He can't see us if we're not sleeping. He just knows that we're awake.
He also sees you. What the fuck? It sounded like a cool thing to say, and I just went with it.
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
Stupid.
yeah, you stupid. He turns around. "Oh, how lovely you're here before Christmas, but the presents are not ready yet. You have to wait a day more." He look at you with big smiles. "So, you know what? I can't help myself. Come over here, and I'll give you a present the day before Christmas. Come closer."
Don't do it. He's gonna mindfuck you.
Mindfuck who?
Us? Them?
No, not at all. Everyone is here, happy and jolly, on their own free will. However, I have something for you, young man. Get over here and get it.
I am 85 years old. I am just small. You fucking prick.
I did not know that.
Well, if you don't want it, I can take it.
Great. Come here.
I walk forward.
Don't do it.
The second you enter roughly 40 feet range, you hear terrible screams inside of your head.
Oh no.
And your vision becomes blurry, and you see all these unsettling images. You're barely able to hear your own thoughts at this point. I'll have you make a Constitution saving throw.
20. Not net, but 20.
20 is sufficient. You're able to withstand the crown of madness as it tries to corrupt your soul. You hear Santa says, "Well, never mind then. Roll initiative."
Where's my present? Where's my gift?
Alright. Santa goes first. And he tries to once again use his crown on you, Gringy, as you are closest. So, do another charisma saving throw.
16.
16. Still the screams of dying people in your ear does not change you in any way. You are still quite at your senses, and he does not have control over you. And now, it is actually John Grinch.
Yes.
You hear, "Oh, Santa!" And you see that John Grinch is just running towards him with his arms wide. "Give me a hug, old man!" And he tries to strangle Santa as he put his hands and now around Santa's neck. So, a strength roll from the Grinch. 6.
Oh, that's a bit.
Not good. And Santa, an 18. So, while John Grinch is trying to strangle Santa, however not very successfully, it is Balgor's turn.
Balgor draws his great sword from his
Alright.
back and runs towards Santa.
Okay. You run towards Santa with your greatsword.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then I'm gonna slice Santa.
Alright, roll damage.
6 damage.
Okay, so Santa takes 6 damage as you slice over his belly. However, the cloth that he's wearing, the ropes, are quite resilient, and none of the fibers are broken.
One more time. Nat 1 to hit.
Nat 1, you hit John Grinch. So as you
Do I decapitate him? Because then I'm gonna pick his head up and put it in my bag.
well, you do exactly that.
What?
No.
Did
So
you just get one shot?
unfortunately, you one-shot John Grinch and decapitates him, and his hands fall limp around Santa's neck. His body falls to the ground, and you pick up his head and put it in your bag.
Yes.
Santa is surprised by that move.
Are you a friend or foe?
Money is money.
You yell, and then it's Gringy.
If I can't see him, he can't see me. So I'm trying to go to stealth again.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay, roll stealth.
15.
It's not enough.
I still believe I'm stealth.
You still believe you're stealth.
So I try to walk behind him, and I'll try to do a sneak attack on him. 19.
19, that hits.
7 damage.
He takes 7 damage from your sneak attack, but seems very jolly still.
Guys, I think that tickles him.
And you hear him some ho 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 as you hit him in the back.
Oh.
Ash.
Okay. Ash is gonna go closer. And
Okay.
I think she's still gonna try the mage hand, and then she's gonna try and cast it behind him, and then use it to poke one of his shoulders as is to confuse him and make him turn around, right?
Oh.
But then go the other way around and try to snatch the crown.
I see. So, you poke him on the shoulder, and you see Santa's big, fat, jolly head turns to the side. But at that moment, the mage hand has already moved and grips the crown. And I will have an opposing strength roll to see if you can get it off his head.
Probably not. 3. Will that work?
I feel like that's unlikely, but let's see. 6. No.
So close.
You try to lift the heavy crown, but one of his hands grabs it and keeps it close. Not so fast, you hear him says, in a jolly voice, and the crown stays on his head.
But which way is he facing?
He is facing you. So he would turn to the right, but then he was quick to grab it, kind of.
I think so. She's going to go closer so she can hit him,
Okay, you
and
go
then
closer.
she's gonna cast Dragon's Breath on herself, I guess.
what?
And then she's gonna breathe fire at him.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Alright,
That's a
you
fucking
go
cool spell.
closer.
Maybe.
And you use Dragon Breath. You breathe fire on the jolly old fool. Does he need to roll anything?
Yes, dexterity, I think.
Alright, coming in here. 20.
Well, that would work then.
Does he take half damage?
I don't know.
No, they take half as much.
They do,
how
okay.
is that?
Successful.
A roll attack.
But that's 4 damage then.
4 damage. But it is very effective, you see. That fire damage and heat seems to really have an effect on this whole guy. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Flodu or Snow Stride?
Floater.
What
yes.
do you do? You're standing quite far away.
Yeah. I have small legs, but I can run fast. So first, he's gonna cast his 3rd level spell, Conjure Animals.
Alright.
I'm gonna conjure a pack of wolves.
Alright, okay. How many?
Spirit wolves. A large pack.
Oh.
So I don't know, fucking 15 or something.
A lot. Okay, you conjure 15 spirit direwolves out of
Yes.
thin air.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn myself into a snow wolf.
Ah, I see. To
Oh.
hide in between the.
Well,
No,
just because it's cool.
it's cool. It's in
Either
theme.
way.
Many wolves have been conjured.
All right, so now I can run 40 feet.
All right.
So I run up to Santa, and then because he enters the pack, then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Maybe move out of the fire.
7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand in the fire.
You're
7.
not gonna stand in the fire. Okay.
No.
So it fails. So it takes 3d10 slashing.
That's a lot of damage.
Which
All
one is
right.
10?
The
This
many
one, huh?
wolves attack the old white bearded man.
So 18 damage.
Takes 18 damage. He still seems healthy, but he really took a big hit here. And finally, you see that the red fabric of the robe he's wearing, it's starting to scratch and worn out.
Okay.
Very effective. Now it's Santa. You hear him says, "Well, you've all been very naughty."
Ew.
And he uses his spell, Naughty or nice?
No.
You see radiant energy is flowing from his belly, and everyone who did damage to him... Yes, everyone who dealt damage to him this turn has to take 20 psychic damage. However, if you didn't do any damage to him, you heal 1d4.
Does it count if I didn't physically?
Didn't you...
The
attack
wolves did, I didn't.
Didn't you attack as a wolf?
No, I ran up to him. But the spirits who attacked him.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna... You're still naughty.
I'm not a wolf anymore.
I don't believe Renki, I don't think...
I did.
You did?
How much damage did you say
no,
you did?
you killed John.
Yeah, no, you missed
yeah.
on your first, and then you killed John Grinch.
That's right. Very good.
Yeah.
And I actually forgot that it was a critical strike on the Grinch. Yeah. That's
Okay.
very nice.
So, you heal 4 health, I don't know.
Very good.
And the rest of you take 20 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Can I do a reaction to that?
That depends. What is the reaction you're doing?
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, what does that do?
It's if someone damages me, I point my finger and they're surrounded by flames.
No, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah?
You point towards the old man and surround him in flames. Alright, so does the flame do anything to the poor old man?
18 damage? I
Really?
think. Oh, no, he has to do a dex save.
Alright, dex save. 17.
What the fuck? Every time. Okay, now he takes half damage then.
Alright. He takes 9 damage from Hilly's Rebuke.
Yes.
Yes.
And he's surrounded by flames.
Yes.
John Grinch
and
is-
she's also still breathing fire, by the way.
Alright, so does he take some damage in the beginning of the turn? Something?
Oh wait, he also ended his turn within the wolf pack,
Yeah.
so he has to make a dex save.
Ah, I did not know that. Dex save.
It's one
Is
one
9.
Wait, so he fails again.
He fails again. How much damage does he take? While he's in the-
3d10, so that's 10 damage.
He takes 10 damage. He still seems fine, by the way, but the damage are, slowly wearing him down. Okay?
Does he have to take damage again for when his turn ends?
From the fire thing?
Yes.
I assume so, because he's standing in
Okay.
fire.
Then he needs to do a dex save again.
A lot of dex saves.
Yes.
Alright. Dex save. 13.
No.
He fails.
Yeah, so he takes 7 fire damage.
No, well, slow and steady. 7 fire damage. But he's still fine, the jolly old fool. And he's smiling and laughing while the battle is taking place. Belgor, what do you do?
So, Balgor takes his great sword and slices it towards Santa, like in Blade Master style.
Okay. A great sword is lifted above your head, slashing down on Santa.
And 17 to hit.
17 hits.
11 damage.
11 damage, quite effective. You see that the damage is starting to take its toll on the old guy.
Can I use a bonus action to see if I can pull his beard?
Yes.
Yoink.
Just see
Yeah,
if I
you
can
can
get
do
like a good grab in his white beard and then pull.
Yeah. Yeah, strength, I guess. As you try to pull his beard. You need to be like a 15 or something.
Okay, that wasn't it. Only 9.
9. You pull his beard, but it's quite firmly placed in his head. You only pull him a bit closer. And as you look into his mouth, you see that his teeth is rotten.
And made of wood.
No.
Okay.
Why would they be made of wood? Is that a reference? That's just a very specific question.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Grinky, what do you do?
Gringy gets mesmerized by the crown, and then he got reminded he's here to steal a treasure. Treasure? Wait, I have a treasure. So I pick up the small reindeer statue, and then I boink the nose.
You boink the nose, and from behind, a huge, scuffed, angry, buff reindeer emerges. And you hear its roar as it enters combat. Rudolph the fucking buff reindeer has entered combat.
And before my turn ends, I shout, "Red Nose, attack the guy in red's."
You see that the only thing in the deer's eyes is pain and murder. It will attack anyone nearby, and the nearest person is Santa. So we'll do as you ask. Oh, actually. For a random coincidence, its initial roll is right after yours.
What a coincidence!
No, that actually is a coincidence. I did not plan that. So, Rudolph the Reindeer shoots a red beam from its nose. And it shoots directly through Santa. However, anyone on the other side also needs to take. So I need a dexterity save from Flodur and Ash. And you need to be at a 15.
Die.
On a 15, you take half damage.
Yeah, I'm still gonna die.
That's very likely, yes.
11.
Did you both roll 11? You are hit
No.
with
Holy
26
Yep.
radiant damage
I pass out.
as Rudolph shoots through the old guy, and he is very heavily injured. And from that, Flodur and Ash fall to the ground
Yep.
unconscious.
Yep.
Oi.
All right, now it's Santa. And Santa says, "Quick, help me out, small elves." And he uses his spell, Elf Missile. and and so he moves his hand, and with telekinesis, he moves one of the elves sitting at the desks and shoots it directly at Balgor. So one of the elves are catapulted directly in your direction and does a 23 hit.
Yes.
You take 11 damage as the elf is shot as a missile directly into your back. Are you still standing?
Yes.
Alright. Grinky, it's you.
Yeah, so I just found out I have a candle and a flask of oil in my inventory, so I'm going to I'm going to throw both of those at Santa at the same time.
Okay, so what?
Molotov cocktail.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you... Normally, I would have imagined that you took the flask of oil, put some cloth in it, and lit that, and then threw it. Not just throwing the flask and the candle afterwards.
It would suit his character.
That would suit his character
But
perfectly.
who are you to judge?
That's
anyway.
me. That's true. Just the DM.
Don't mollo shave him.
Yeah, I know. No, that's fair. Okay, so you throw the bottle of oil. Alright, so let's do this. Give me a strength roll to see if you throw it hard enough for it to break. And if it does, then the candle will light it on fire. But if you don't shoot it hard enough, it will just bounce off his belly.
10.
You throw it on him, and it bounces off his belly. And it does not break. You throw the candle, and it doesn't do anything. It rolls off him. Then it's Reindeer the Reindeer.
What?
I don't know.
Rudolph the Reindeer.
Rudolph
Reindeer
the
the
Reindeer.
Reindeer.
I don't know.
Who the fuck
It
here
tries
gives...
to emerge its antlers into the body of Santa. So it tries to pierce him. 20... wait, not 20.
That's a crit.
Alright, so he uses antlers, and it does pierce him for 14 damage. At this point, you see that Santa is very, very worn out. His breath is heavy, and he's trying to stand on his feet. He's alive, but heavily damaged. Now it's Santa. And he's gonna use his spell Belly Blow. And he tries to smash Balgur with his belly to push him back and outside of the bridge that you're standing on. 14, does that hit?
No.
He tries to hit you with his belly again. 13, does that hit? He's bouncing his belly into you, but your armor is strong and your feet are sturdily placed in the ground, and he doesn't do any damage to you.
That's
Balgur,
so
what
weird.
do you do?
It's just a weird belly dance.
Well, that's just that's
So
that's,
weird.
Yeah, that's,
He's really weird.
It's
But it's
just-
really a weird Santa, though.
it's
Yeah.
yes, but that happened. Balgur, the frostbite fawn. What do you do?
So this time, I take my long sword. Not the
And
great
I'm
sword
very
this
angry.
time.
Okay, yeah.
I'm taking my- Yeah, I'm
switching
taking
it
the
up.
long sword instead.
Right.
And then I'm gonna point it at him. And then stick him with it. Like, point him with it. Like,
Right.
Just jab.
yeah. Like, zap.
Okay. You yell "sap" and you try to point your long sword at him. Roll attack.
24.
Well, that hits.
Jeez.
You sick him.
Sick him.
And he takes 6 damage.
All right. And with 6 damage, you see that Santa falls to the ground.
Got sick.
And the black crown falls off his head.
So
yeah?
I quickly yell to Rengi, push the button again. And then while I take off Santa's head and put it in my bag.
With or without the crown?
Without the crown.
So just to be clear, when he fell, he was unconscious. So you don't have to kill him.
You have to,
Yes.
but
You can still do it. I just felt like that maybe that's information that you wanted.
Okay, I'll wait before doing that then. I'm just right on top of him with my longsword.
Preparing.
Yeah. A job is
But
a
what
job.
are you waiting for? 2 of us are passed out, so it's just
I
like.
You hear a loud cheer as when the crown falls off, all the elves suddenly regain consciousness. And they realize what they're doing and they stop making the toys for all the damn kids. And then they run towards you happy and joyful that you finally freed them for Santa's spell.
Hey, small people, can you help those two?
What?
Can you help those two?
We are finally done helping people, and we are free to be our own. No. They help you up, so you are back at 1 health point.
Belgo takes on the crown. Now you help people again. No, and takes off the black crown.
No. That's not how this game works.
Oi. Villain arc.
You take on the crown. Your vision becomes blurry and you see a shadowy figure in front of you. But it's a disturbing image and it keeps changing. Sometimes the image is a screaming head. Other times it's a monster with many tentacles. And at other times it is people dying in front of you. A voice enters your mind.
Oh no.
He's the new Santa.
Mr. Belgor, you have corrupted my plans. However, if you follow my lead, I will make sure you'll become the most powerful man on Earth. We only need to send out these presents, these cookies, to the children of the world. And now that Santa is done, are you ready to feel what greatness truly feels like?
Belgo takes off the crown immediately and he says, I've seen it all. The coin matters more than the cause.
Oh, if it's coin that you desire, I have that as well.
Coins, you see?
Oh. All the coin in the world, if you really want it.
No, I still take off the crown.
Okay, roll Constitution saving throw.
12?
12 is sufficient. With your low intelligence, you don't realize what happened, and therefore are less corrupted by the intriguing offer from the crown.
Ooh. Don't do that.
Alright, so Santa wakes up again. He's like, oh, what the devil? It's that damn crown. Please, don't take it on. It will corrupt you fully. I am not interested in having that crown. That's a terrible thing. However, I do want to redeem myself. If you will allow me, maybe me and the elves could make presents for people as equals, not as lord and controller, but as equals. We could make presents and help people, but do it right this time.
But do they want to?
I think you could convince them, because you're very likable people.
But why would we convince them to do slavery?
Because, no. We would work together as equals, and we could.
But they seem to be like people that don't like doing nice things,
But
so you can't force them to do it.
You could convince them to do it.
You don't seem like you changed
So really,
at all
you
from that
really
crown.
just take his head.
But while you're saying
Take
that,
his head.
Belgo is holding his hair
Yeah.
and having a long sword around his throat. A job is a job. And the coin matters more than the cause.
The coin matters more than the coin.
You know what, guys? Christmas is not really about Santa anyway.
Well, not anymore. It's not.
was a
It's
fucking
about,
bastard.
sharing joy, and it's not about the presents. So fuck him.
Fuck Christmas, everyone.
No.
And all the elves
Fuck
go,
Santa.
fuck Christmas!
That's not it. It's about love and family and joy and you know.
And on that note, while bickering on the Frost Bridge about what the true meaning of Christmas really is, we end our adventure. Thank you for playing and saving or destroying Christmas. Unclear.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And if you enjoyed the music, please go check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon, where a guy named Ian composes amazing music for your own tabletop role-playing games. And so go check it out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.